Yo everyone, what's cooking? Welcome back to yet another QFQF League match day! Today is round 3 of Java, and we begin this match day with yara4life and the drones. We've already seen the drones play their match yesterday. Unfortunately, they could not make it. They could not make for that match. Well, they didn't win. That's what happened. But yara4life did win their last match in the round 2. But both of them had similar score and points. That's why this match is going to be very important, as this will be the match that determines who gets to be with 2 score and points in order to climb back the rankings. Let's see how the standings are looking like to give you a picture of how important this match will be for either team. So these are the standings right now. The Forgotten Nerds and Wappos team are still at the top. Wappos team unfortunately lost our latest match to the Forgotten Nerds. But here we have the drones at 8th place, and yara4life at 6th place. yara4life only has 1 more point. But if they win, they will be able to climb back to the 3rd place at least. While the drones, if they win, they will also be 3rd. Just before all of the rest of the matches of late. That's how it be for the drones if they win their match. And that's how it will be for the yara4life if they win as well. This match will pretty much determine their place in the tournament, because with 2 defeats it becomes way more complicated to be in top 4. These are the matches as they stand so far. Wappos team and the Forgotten Nerds have played. The Forgotten Nerds won 2-1. Which means that this will be the 2nd match of round 3. We're pretty much already halfway there. And look at that! Look at all of the players that are joining here. We are now 6 players here. Let's see if all of them will join. We'll present to you the lineups for this game very soon. Now that everyone's here, let's present to you the lineups for this game. The first game that will be played, I think it's in Mushroom if I'm not mistaken. From yara4life we have iceiscold, nootici, YappieOP, and Ownedbychristian. And from Light Blue we have Nollq, Itsfadedaway, Wesla, and if I'm not mistaken, we also have Satirit. But Satirit seems to not have chosen their team yet, but that's fine because Satirit is here anyways. Those are the lineups, and the map that will be played today is Mushroom, as I already mentioned. All of our players are finally here. Let's wish them good luck because this match will be very important for both of them. With both teams having lost 1 match, yara4life lost their 1st round, while the drones lost their 2nd round. This match will determine if they still have a chance to be in top 4 of the Java tournament. And with this, all of that has been said, let's give way to the first game. From this side we have yara4life, and from this side we have the drones. Let the first game begin, and let's see who will reach the mid first. How's everyone here doing today? I'm doing alright. I took another huge nap again, so I'm prepared for what may happen here. I think this is the only match of the day, so once this ends, I'll probably go back to sleep, or at least eat some dinner and stuff. Anyways, YappieOP covers their defense while nootici makes the bridge. The drones were the quickest to reach the mid. But can they defend it? Let's see. iceiscold and nootici already arrived. Itsfadedaway for some reason has no armor and was killed, but Satirit's still here, trying to... Well, unfortunately they tried to defend the mid, but they were killed. Ownedbychristian, iceiscold. They now arrived at Blue Island's doorstep. He will climb about. Can Nollq stop him? No, he can't. No, she can't. Well, Ownedbychristian will keep climbing up, and so will Satirit. Ownedbychristian falls down, and he is knocked off. Faded away. Going straight for iceiscold. And he delivers that quick 2 combo punch to send them to the void. Over here, we have nootici trying to return. The drones are now back at mid. It took them a while, but they are now claiming the diamonds and if they plan it well, they would at least be able to return those diamonds home. Itsfadedaway fell down by Ownedbychristian. Now facing YappieOP. Over here, YappieOP was killed by Itsfadedaway. Double kill by Itsfadedaway against nootici. Ownedbychristian gets owned by Satirit. Iceiscold climbing up. Wesla does the same thing. That fireball didn't do jack. Iceiscold is trying to hold on to the life, but unfortunately was knocked off by Nollq. The drones didn't have a good start this time, but so far they're pretty much managing this game well. If they can capitalize on that and eventually break the bed and win the first game, that would be awesome. Their captain, Kathy, unfortunately isn't around to stick for the first game. Hopefully we will see her later on. Wesla trying to combo. Iceiscold, he does it! The former player of the Chefs that we already saw in the semifinals. Ownedbychristian is now chasing Wesla. Itsfadedaway there to help his teammates. But he was knocked off, but not quite killed yet. Here comes Nollq. And she was killed by Ownedbychristian. Itsfadedaway came back, only to get comboed. He's now surrounded by YappieOP as well. Once again, YappieOP and Ownedbychristian are now at Luce's doorstep. That's not looking good indeed, especially for Itsfadedaway, who has to get out of there as soon as possible. Satirit delivers a combo against iceiscold. They tried quite a few punches there. Itsfadedaway deflects a fireball that could have sent him to the void. Covers himself. Unfortunately, he could not hold on any longer. Nollq is now being chased as he tries to make a run to the Orange Island, but unfortunately that did not happen. Quite the mid-fights we're seeing here. Mid-fights aren't the drones' forte, unfortunately. Ownedbychristian now climbs up and goes straight ahead for Blue's Island. Who will defend it? That's going to be Itsfadedaway. Iceiscold tried to break the defense. He was quickly noticed by Itsfadedaway and was sent to the void. Nice defense from Itsfadedaway. Ownedbychristian delivers a punch against Itsfadedaway to push him away. Almost falls down. Nollq falls down. But the main fight we're seeing here, Satirit joins in. This has just got to be very, very exciting. So both teams are fighting for the life and for possibly the permanence in the tournament. This match will be very important for both of them. They cannot make any mistakes at all, mind you. Ownedbychristian takes refuge in one of the walls of the castle. Climbs up. Iceiscold tried to blow up the defense once again for Ownedbychristian to quickly break it. What a strong defense we're seeing from the whole team. Pretty much everyone trying to protect the bed as if it were their whole life. Well, it quite literally is. Ownedbychristian delivers a combo to Itsfadedaway to send him off, and he fell to his death. Nollq delivers quite the fireballs to break their bridge and send him to the void. With the orange threat now out of the way, Nollq proceeds to go to the mid to claim some diamonds for herself. Nootici and iceiscold better gear up. Wesla now with another iron armor as well. Wesla starts the fight. 2v1 against iceiscold. Blindness totem. Wesla breaks it. iceiscold manages to run away in the meantime. Ender Pearl! Can Itsfadedaway get them in time? Blindness totem. iceiscold breaks the bed in a surprise attack. Coordinated with nootici. That eventually ended up in Itsfadedaway's elimination. Not the best news that we could see so far. Nollq has been eliminated. Another surprise attack gets the drones, just like in last match. And if Wesla doesn't survive this, it will be game 1. A game 1 defeat. And he falls down. And with this, yara4life win the first game. The drones' detriment, unfortunately, it isn't their day either. But hopefully, they got what it takes to come back. Come back stronger, because they were definitely doing well. And they got what it takes, indeed. Let's head on to the second game. Anyways, the second game will be in Palace. In fact, the third game will be in Factory. Let me show you the entire map selection here. Mushroom, Palace, and Factory. Mushroom has already been played. yara4life take the first win. The drones are now forced to win their second game, or else it will pretty much be game over in their tournament. Lots of things can still happen later on. But with 2 defeats, it's just a lot harder to come back and possibly be in the top 4. That's just how it is. Second game will be soon. Can the drones come back from this first defeat? Been a fun match overall, and I'm pretty much enjoying it. I always enjoy streaming all of those matches. Pretty cool. Anyways, the drones have joined first. Let's wait for yara4life now. No changes in the lineups. It's going to be the same 4 players. And the same can be said for yara4life. There is the lineups. From this side we have iceiscold, nootici, YappieOP, and Ownedbychristian. That's for yara4life. From the drones we have Satirit, Nollq, Itsfadedaway, and Wesla. Accompanying me today are LV and whoever else is here. Well, LB is accompanying me for sure. There was another mod here. What was their name? Wait, where is it? Oh well, whatever. Well, accompanying me for today for sure is LV. And he will put the timer on to start the game here. Ah, that's Katie. She's also joining us. Anyways, here is Palace. From this side, we have yara4life. And from this side, we have the drones. Let the second game begin in this big up. Wesla was the first one to break the bridge. No defense here yet. yara4life will take their sweet time. That's going to be YappieOP who makes the bridge. Wesla, with no armor, no armor at all, he rushes towards the diamond gen. He will return back home with the diamonds quickly. Straight away, you should consider wearing that armor for sure. But please, he gets iceiscold, but he was killed by Ownedbychristian. Satirit runs away. One of the corner diamonds. He might have attempted to trick Ownedbychristian into falling to the void. That's in that narrow passage. And he eventually got him. Here comes Nollq. Nollq already approaching the orange island. YappieOP standing in the way. Can she blow up the defense? Or will she wait for a teammate to come to her aid? Well, that was too late, but unfortunately, nootici eventually got her. Itsfadedaway covers the entrance. That's a blindness totem, which means that orange team cannot see at all in mid. And Itsfadedaway will try to take advantage of that. Over here, Ownedbychristian trying to stop Nollq, who is trying to reach the orange island once again. Can she do it? Well, she first has to get rid of the mining fatigue totem, that's for sure. And she does it with a TNT! A TNT! That almost blew up Ownedbychristian. There was an opening right there. And Nollq managed to get her bet. No, she cannot! As she's kicked off by iceiscold. The intention was there. The execution, not so much. But it's good to keep trying. Because the more you try, the more closer you'll be there to your objective. Here comes Satirit. Tries to kick off. iceiscold. YappieOP stunning way. He climbs up to fall down on Itsfadedaway. That did not seem to work. Tries again. YappieOP climb up to the roof of the mid in order to juke the entire blue defense. Only Westla is defending it. Satirit tries to surround YappieOP. Westla delivers a punch. Both of them are kicked off. Mutually assured death. iceiscold will reach towards the blindness totem in order to break it so he can see back in mid. That's why YappieOP had to climb up the roof in order to pretty much avoid the blindness totem and any confrontations. Over here, we have Nollq attempting to break the bed once again, but she was stopped by Ownedbychristian and nootici. Nollq is trying so hard to survive, but she fell down, unfortunately. The spiritual successors of Programmanen are still trying to give it their all. Satirit is now being chased by iceiscold. YappieOP hits it straight for the bed. And he places a TNT to blow up the defense and leave an opening that Satirit will try to cover while Nollq tries to deal with YappieOP. We have a bed break! That's Westla breaking the bed for orange team. YappieOP is the first one to be eliminated, which means that the drones have finally found a chance to turn this game around. It was a chance that they were seeking for sure, as Westla pulls off the miraculous bed break. The unexpected bed break for sure. With a good sacrifice, of course. Good attempt indeed by Satirit to get YappieOP as well. It's time for Itsfadedaway to get rid of iceiscold, and now you see, can't he do that? Westla comes here to aid them. iceiscold running away. They leave nootici behind. nootici is eliminated. Well, Ownedbychristian is eliminated. Can the comeback be real? iceiscold is the last one. Satirit catches them. And he tries to run away as much as he can. Nollq catches them in time. It's now a 2v1. All it takes is just this last elimination to bring the match to a tie. And they do it. The drones equalize. And they will head on to the third game with a perfect 1-1 tie. Things have just got even more exciting. The comeback is real. The drones are still alive for one more game. Let's wait until then. GG's indeed. They have finally done it. One nice third game indeed. And it was just the result that they needed to bring the game to an equalizer, to bring the whole match to an equalizer, and still have a last chance of being victorious and possibly coming back in the whole tournament overall. And if they do it, they will surely leave yara4life with slim chances of progressing further. Can they do it? We shall see very soon. But so far, the drones have pulled off the comeback that they need to still be alive for the third game. This third game will now be the most exciting of them all. Both teams are now fighting their all in this last game to still be alive in the tournament. Well, can you check the match channel? What's going on? Why is Kathy allowed to spectate when not playing? Anyways, let's see if both teams join to... Let's see if both teams join. The third and final game will be played in Factory. Let's see if both of them, if they join up. Oh, by the way, also accompanying me here today is Cisa. Big shout out to Cisa. He was a former drones player from last season. Now he's accompanying us, hosting the games, ensuring everything's okay. Let's see if both teams finally join. None of them has joined until now. Wait, I did not see that Kathy was spectating or whatever. What? Oh, there was a misunderstanding. Ah! Okay. There was a misunderstanding thing right there. What the heck happened? Alright, something happened internally in their match channel. What? Nobody was spectating, right? Anyways, the yara4life joined here. Let's wait for the drones. Oh, they thought Katie was Kathy. Wow, that's what happened. They thought that one of our hosts, Katie, was actually one of the participants from the drones, Kathy. That was weird. I did not see. Wait. You all heard my stream, right? I did say KD, not Kathy. Holy cop. How could I possibly mispronounce that, right? Both of us are different people, right? No! Kathy's not spectating, holy carp! At least I know you're watching my streams. I'm glad, but no, I did not say Kathy at all. I did say KD. Get it right. Alright? Alright. Thank you. That being cleared up, let's wait for the drones. Oh my god. But yeah, I did not try to mispronounce that. Alright. No, both, they are different people. But, yeah. Their names might sound similar if you think about it, but they're not the same. They're not even pronounced the same. Holy carp. But anyways. Misunderstandment right there. We're still waiting for the drones to join up. Kathy is now online, so that means she will probably join the third game, the final game, to determine who gets to claim the score. Oh my god, that sounded horrible. The score and the 2 points. Breathe, Mr. Host. Yeah, I'm breathing. I'm breathing. Anyways, the drones. We're still waiting for them. When will they join? Wesley, the first one to join. Who else is here? Who else is here? Wesley is here. Who else is here? Satirit joins in. Who else will be also joining? Let's see. Itsfadedaway will be all joining. We have Kathy, the captain of the drones, are now joining in here today to battle it out in the last game. And these are the final lineups. Kathy, you're okay. That's fixed. All right. From Orange team, we have iceiscold, nootici, Ownedbychristian, and we're still waiting for one more to select the team. But from light blue, from the drones, we have Kathy, Satirit, Itsfadedaway, and YappieOP. Wait, that's wrong! That's wrong! Oh my... Bro! You cannot get this wrong! YappieOP, you have to go to the other team! Yo, what? Okay, this is not. YappieOP, go orange, bro! He's on the toilet, what? Oh my god, this won't start until he gets back. Can't you believe it, folks? We gotta entertain you somehow, and that's why I'm acting like this. Like, how can you get this wrong? Anyways, we'll be back. Juan, tienes que empezar a narrarlo en español, así no habrá este tipo de equivocaciones. Muy bien, vale. Si quieres te lo narro en español para ti, pero para los demás tengo que narrárselo en inglés, ¿vale? ¿O entendido? ¿Entendido? Well, we're still waiting for the yara4life to get their team right and everything. Well, I'm still waiting for YappieOP to come back from the toilet break. Oh, he's now here. Okay, we shall show the lineups as they stand. Anyways, now these are the correct lineups. From yara4life, we have iceiscold, nootici, YappieOP, and Ownedbychristian. From the drones, we have Kathy, Satirit, Itsfadedaway, and Wesla. With that being said, we shall give way to the third and final game. Accompanying me today, I think this is Thunder, right? Wait, this is Thunder? I think this is Thunder. Yeah, that's Thunder. Am I right? No, he's here! Thunder! Hey, Thunder. Alright. We shall finally give way to the third and final game. With no more further ado, let's get this thing started. We've wasted so much time here, holy. But both teams surely need a breather. I'm sure this time was also beneficial for them. I'm having fun. I'm personally having fun. Well, whatever may happen, we leave up to them. In the final game. This is Factory. From the side, we have yara4life. And from this side, we have the drones. Everyone ready? Let's get this started. The third game to determine who gets to claim the second score for themselves. Let's watch and see as Wesla makes the bridge toward mid. And he blocks the entrance for yara4life. Nootici makes the bridge. And they are followed by Ownedbychristian and iceiscold. Nootici enter from the right flank. So do iceiscold. Ownedbychristian climb up through the middle. Looks like Itsfadedaway was the first one to be eliminated, to die in here in the mid. Here comes Kathy. She kills iceiscold. And she could go very well for Nootici. We already knew Kathy from her defense in the past match, but this time she switched to an attack position. iceiscold unfortunately got her. And they are now heading for the mid-gen where Wesla and Itsfadedaway are. YappieOP climbs up. He clutches. He was not thrown off the bridge. I mean the tower. Nootici kick off one of the players from their own tower. But he's now pretty much surrounded, entirely surrounded, and he fights. He's killed. YappieOP. He goes straight for one of the corner diamonds. He falls. He falls down. Satirit and Wesla took control of the mid-gen. iceiscold is contesting it. Fade away. That leaves a very nice slam on iceiscold. Kathy is now here. But Ownedbychristian is making that air bridge over there. That is going to be followed by Nootici. He falls down on Kathy. Can Kathy take them on? And she kills him. Now Nootici is heading for her, along with iceiscold. Kathy places that TNT, which gives her time to run away to the home island. iceiscold is now approaching the blue island. Satirit is still in the way. There are one blindness totem and another mining fatigue. Kathy climbs up. So do iceiscold. Kathy is trying to reach him. Ouch! Okay, she fell down trying to take off iceiscold from that bridge. Unfortunately, that failed. And now he heads for Itsfadedaway, delivering a nice combo that sends him away to that corner diamond. Ownedbychristian falls down. Wesla comes back. iceiscold is now killed. So far, we have not seen any surprise attacks. No Ender Pearl attempts indeed. The drones already suffered from a surprise attack back in the first game. May the Lord not see it happening again. Ownedbychristian, YappieOP are here in the bridge. Falls down to get Itsfadedaway. Satirit sees them in time and proceeds to help him. YappieOP continues making that bridge. Kathy delivers quite a couple fireballs. YappieOP heads for Itsfadedaway. Kathy's still standing on top of the bed. He climbs up. And YappieOP falls down. Kathy deflects one of the fireballs. The other reached the defense. What a combo to get YappieOP off. And away. iceiscold delivered that TNT to get rid of the totems. The defense was also compromised a bit. Anyways, let's see what's going on over here. That's nootici returning back to mid. Kathy will now reinforce the defense with more concrete. Would be great to have some blast-proof glass because those aren't easily broken with a pickaxe. In fact, those are pretty good blocks. Vesla climbs up. iceiscold is now threatening the defense once again. The TNT that may probably fall on top of the mining fatigue totem and the blindness totem that Kathy had just placed. iceiscold falls down. He tried to box in. He was quickly caught by Kathy and Itsfadedaway, and he was sent off the island. But he will have a mid-fight. Ownedbychristian felt his death. Nootici is the only one here remaining. He eats a golden apple. Satirit gets rid of the orange totem. Nootici runs toward the blue island. And nootici climbs up. Only to get kick off. Fireball delivered by Kathy. And once again, double combo to get them off the bridge. One more combo. Satirit comes back. YappieOP over here. Once again, he returns to the blue island. Another fireball delivered by Kathy, but YappieOP clutches instantly. He returns back. Itsfadedaway finally climbs up. iceiscold is also here. Itsfadedaway was sent off by iceiscold to drop that TNT to get rid of the totems once again. He boxes in, this time with concrete. Could this be it? Kathy breaks the box. He almost got him off. He tried to cover once again. Itsfadedaway fell down. And they got him. Nice defense by both Kathy and Itsfadedaway. Once again, they are pretty much defending this time very well. And he will have an attempt by Satirit. The bread is broken. YappieOP falls down. Could this be it? Good defense wins the game indeed, and that's what we have seen from the drones. They have finally come back. Indeed. Ownedbychristian eliminated. Only 2 players left. Satirit and Wesla have to do it. Satirit falls down. Wesla takes on nootici. iceiscold climbs up to help him. Wesla falls down. Itsfadedaway finally arrives. 3v2. Can they survive this? iceiscold tries to cover himself. nootici climbs up. He makes the run for the meat. But so do iceiscold. Well, iceiscold will have to still stand there. Itsfadedaway caught them in time. But nootici quickly punched him down. But so does Satirit. And if it weren't for that clutch, he would have been gone by now. That means nootici, of course. nootici punches off Wessla. Wessla tries to clutch with an Ender Pearl. Unfortunately, it failed. So far, so good. And we have another fight here in the corner. 2v1. iceiscold running away from Satirit and Itsfadedaway. iceiscold falls down. Satirit places a blindness totem. No, it wasn't Satirit, it was nootici. nootici punches him down. They're trying to hold on. Possibly until deathmatch, but that is very unlikely. With only 2 players left, they will try to attempt to turn this game around as much as it takes. They won't give up just yet. This match means so much to them that if they lose, they might as well be eliminated from the tournament overall. Itsfadedaway returns back, along with Wessla. He gets rid of one of the blindness totems. Can he get rid of the others? This has just got very, very tense for iceiscold and nootici. The last hope for his team, or their team. Wessla tries to get rid of one of the mining fatigue totems. nootici proceeds to combo Wessla in the meantime. iceiscold got rid of Itsfadedaway, and they'll try the same with Wessla. That just shows how much they don't want to lose. But even with 2 players down, they're still holding on. TNT will be in less than a minute, and that means the deathmatch will be in just over 5 minutes. nootici delivers a combo against Wessla. He tries to climb up again. nootici climbs up once again. Plays a TNT. And Wessla was finally killed. This gives way to nootici and iceiscold to return back to mid. Over here, we have Satirit getting more diamonds, possibly for the final fight that will take place in 5 minutes if both iceiscold and nootici manage to survive. All it takes is a win from either side. I'm not sure what will happen if they draw. I think it will be a total draw. There's no distinction on how many bets each of them got. I mean, technically the drones got more bets, so they should win, but this isn't Bedrock. So, yeah, that happened. iceiscold falls down. And the TNT keeps on falling down. I'll have to be very extra careful not to get caught by one of those TNT blocks. iceiscold pushes off Itsfadedaway, who falls down. And they completely baiting just to go back to mid. Kathleen climbs up. She's now in the way between them and the bed. He tried to place a TNT, but was pushed off very quickly. He falls down in order to return back to their island pretty quickly. TNT attack! Ender Pearl attack! Along with a TNT attack! This will prove fatal if they don't manage it very quickly. Kathy blew up. Life loot bed was broken. This is not the end, folks. But despite the burst efforts, yara4life are with 1 player less, and only the drones have to suffer the loss of Satirit. but they still got the game in their hands. Even with one player less, they could still try to win. That match will be very soon. And after that, will be the final 5 minutes until the game ends. In total, we still have 8 minutes of game time left. And nootici is the last hope of yara4life, as the drones are seeking that miraculous comeback to be back in the top 4. Itsfadedaway heads for nootici. nootici, where's he quickly returned back to their island with one of those teleporters. Itsfadedaway, and now heading for the orange island to try to take him alone. And he'll have to hope that nootici doesn't pull off any of his crazy tricks. Both of them it's a couple. This is quite possibly the last fight. Lightness totem, Itsfadedaway places a TNT. nootici blocks with a block. Lightness totem once again. More TNT by Itsfadedaway. Combo by nootici. He's pushed off. He tried to clutch with an ender pearl to no avail. He is now gone. This means that Itsfadedaway tried their best. Now it's up to Kathy. nootici will try to catch Kathy, but she quickly ender pearls back to mid. Now down to Wesla and Kathy. If somehow nootici manages to kill both of them, it will be game over for the drones. Wesla and Kathy place those totems together in order to pretty much secure mid and get those diamonds. But nootici will also gear up as much as he can. Deathmatch will be in 1 minute. He already survived long enough. And so did the drones. Itsfadedaway tried his best. Unfortunately, to no avail, he was killed and eliminated. Satirit suffered a fatal TNT explosion. That's how he was eliminated as well. The drones are ever so close to gaining that miraculous comeback, but so are yara4life. That's all their hopes are now placed onto nootici. What an epic end for an epic fight, for an epic quest to be back in the epic top 4. That's just how it is. That's just the painful reality of this tournament. Maybe only 10 teams, but they are very strong 10 teams, ready to give it their all no matter what, to claim victory for themselves. That's just how it has been in the last 2 rounds. And with this, folks, we begin the deathmatch. And it is time for both teams to go for mid. nootici places the blindness totem. A couple TNTs to get rid of the regen totems. Wesla takes some nootici. Kathy is here to place those blindness totems. nootici quickly blows them up. Wesla places again another regen totem. More TNT explosions. nootici is going all Bomberman style. If anything, it reminds us of Sense 22 and Gigi 22. They usually did that in round 1 back then. nootici delivers that blow onto Kathy. nootici tries to climb up with some wood. He goes for Kathy. He tried to climb up. He's comboed. He's not doing very well. He tried to ender pearl away. It's now down to Wesla and nootici. Whoever wins this fight wins the whole game and therefore the whole match. What did you do, Wesla? No way! This means that yara4life take the second score, and the drones unfortunately suffer a painful defeat that will put their chances of being in top 4 at risk. What seemed to be the comeback for the drones was unfortunately thwarted by an epic effort of nootici and a great survival motive. This is the end of this match, and the victory For the yara4life, this has been the final score. 2-1 in score, 2-2 in bets. yara4life, therefore, win their match and take the second score to still be alive in the tournament. Congratulations to them. The drones are now at risk, a genuine risk of elimination. They are now forced to win their 2 remaining matches if they want to have a slim chance of still qualifying, but that becomes even more increasingly difficult. With this, folks, these are the standings. yara4life win this game, and the standings are as follows. yara4life jumps back to 3rd place. The drones are still in 8th place, just behind the failures. They are now forced to win their last 2 matches in order to still be able to qualify, but that becomes even more increasingly difficult as more matches are played. Let's wish good luck to the drones, as one more defeat will prove very fatal and could possibly mean their definitive elimination. yara4life are still alive for one more round. With this, we'll have no more matches for today. Thank you all, everyone, for tuning in, and we will see you with more action as we prepare for the Bedrock round of 16 matches. We still have not scheduled any of them, but soon there will be. Goodbye for now, and good evening. Bye-bye.